la, la. Oh, I didn't put.
Are you singing a song?
What? Maybe.
Oh, it sounded like you're singing a song.
Yeah. It has something to do with ducks.
What?
I didn't want to get in trouble. With the name of the podcast, it normally gets us in trouble. So I'm trying to, enunciate the. Nope, can't say that either, can I? You know what?
You can try.
I'm just gonna drink my tall monster because I already had my handful of Reese cups today. And when I made that first song, I was in shape enough to where I could eat as many as I wanted. And now, I can eat 4 every 2 months, and I had them all this morning.
How long ago was this? Sorry.
What? I don't know what you're talking about. Let's move on.
Oh, you sure you don't want to talk more about it?
I don't want to talk about it. I had a doctor's appointment on Monday, and I got fussed at.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Was it a lady doctor or a gentleman doctor?
It's a lady doctor. She's my
It's
age.
even worse when the lady doctors tell you that you're it hurt your soul a little bit. Like if it's a guy doctor, like, oh come on, man, you understand, right? We're bros, we can handle it. You get a lady doctor tells you, it's like, oh, I'm sorry about that.
So what happened was I got a gym membership.
Really?
Really.
You gonna start pumping some iron now?
Nope. Go shoot basketball.
Okay.
They got a basketball court on the side.
You seem more like an elliptical type of guy, anyways. Let's be honest. the deer stalker.
Are we really doing this with the Farm Sim website pulled up?
I don't know. We're just gonna talk about this today, right?
Yeah, I mean it's fine. It's super widescreen. How'd you do that?
I would tell you if I knew.
I'll take it. Let's use mine. Just a little bit.
You always want to use yours.
Yeah. All right. Look. So this is the one that it gave us, and then I created a new profile, which is this. Look, we're so much bigger. How you doing?
I'm better now that I'm bigger.
I'm
I like
glad.
that this is like glowing. The G portal thing, because of the red on my thing, it's like glowing back here. Looks good.
Oh yeah, I got an X marks the spot on me, so it's not.
Just don't stand up. No.
There we go. Perfect spot. These shirts line up way too perfect, unfortunately. Got a couple new ones. I haven't bought t-shirts for myself with my logo on them in years.
You know, we've got some shirts with a little bit of pitter patter.
I don't want to wait 2 months to get my shirt.
You could probably use this one.
Oh, I'm the best driver in Farm. I'm the best backwards driver in Farm Sim.
Yeah, you could get a sticker, or you can get a shirt with it on it too, right?
No,
you should definitely get. You know what? If PAX works out, I'll bring you a shirt.
I appreciate you. Did you happen to catch my self-aware segue to the outro in Farm Sim News a couple days ago?
Oh yeah, I think I must have clicked off on it before that. I must have just was on one of the ads when I must have clicked on.
I mean, the average view time is usually about 1.5 to 2 minutes, about where the testing list stops. But I appreciate it. Let me do a rewind for you. Let me see if I can find this, because
Cheers, buddy.
I'm not saying I scripted this, but it definitely ragged on you hard. Here we go. All right,
come on, really?
So we talked about Carpathian countryside, which we probably won't talk about today. It is from, excuse me, Mr. Hector Mods. He's doing a great job. He's doing a PC-only version of it right now. It's already out on all platforms. Cool. And it said Mr. Hector has already released 3 massive write-ups on his plans for the map. And if you want a good read, grab some popcorn and check out Mr. Hector Mods. And the self-aware segue was, and if you want a good laugh, check out Klutch Simulations. Boom, roasted.
I mean, I guess. Ouchies. I don't know.
Ouch, kabibbles.
You might want to work on your burns, Brohan. I'm just saying.
It was not a burn.
I was expecting more.
Roast.
I expected more.
It wasn't a boom. It was a roast. So like when you burn stuff, it's like coffee beans. You roast the beans because you still want to enjoy. No, can't say that.
Don't roast my beans anywhere around you, okay? Let's stop that.
Fair enough. How's everybody doing? Welcome back to the Farm Sim Show podcast, the unofficial, official G Portal podcast of Farming Simulator, all things encompassing LLC or whatever. I don't know.
What does that mean?
I don't know. No roasting of the beans. Klutch with the member for 51 months. Prish Bra. We had a couple more. Give a couple shouty outies. I'm sure you have some too. Big T Farms, 14 months. That's Enzo. What up, dog?
He has got the barks he's going on right now. There must be somebody outside.
Barge Farms is in here with the 46 months. Let's go, love stream. And then we also had Mr. Faber Farmer for 29 months, AO 2.5 years. You got that right, man. And then Roughneck with the 32 months. Goodness nice gracious. Jake's in here with 28 months. And hey, what up, fam? Hey, what up to you? Thanks for taking care of Discord, because I still don't quite know how it works.
I still need some help with Discord, somebody. Brian's got a question, DJ.
Okay. Do you play the game? We don't play the game, but we're going to talk about it, and Klutch might play the game, but not the one you think. Ooh. We are going to talk about microtransactions in the iOS and Android version of Farming Simulator 23. Said it right that time. And we're also going to talk about a lot of comparisons that we have seen in the comments between the mobile game and the desktop game, and how I think me and you both share the same thoughts and processes. Did you get some blonde tips, or is that just the light?
I think it's probably gray, to be perfectly honest.
Fair enough.
You can feed it to me, Chad. I'll take it. It's okay. No, there's no blonde tips there. It's just the light. Here, you know what? Maybe we'll just dim the lights down. You'll be able to tell.
Ooh, we could do Farm Sim show
Farm Sim after dark.
Well, hang on. I got a button for that. Probably somewhere.
The problem is when I dim it down, all of a sudden my face goes more red, and then yeah. Ooh.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm on like a dating website from the 90s right now. All of a sudden.
See this bright light? Oh yeah, that was Google Docs. That's how bright it is in my face right now. So we're going to talk about quite a few things. We also have a new channel in here with us, the DJ Go Ham Mobile Gaming. We're streaming over there as well, and I totally forgot to link my Facebook this month. So Facebook viewers, thanks for hanging out with Clutchy Poo this week.
Is anybody from Clutch's Facebook channel on here? I'm curious to see I don't know how many views we get on there, to be honest with you. Be curious to see if anyone said hi. Yeah, so it should be interesting to chat a little bit about some of this stuff. I know there's a lot of questions still, it seems to be, because there are different versions. Hey, there we go. Duels there we go. We'll see what you guys think. I'm curious to see what you guys think in the chat as well, so drop a comment down below if you're watching this later on, or if you're live right now with us. Let us know what you guys think of all this one as it comes up.
And don't judge me too much. It should disclaimer, I'm a fanboy of Farming Simulator.
Yeah, of course you are.
Disclaimer. We had a couple more in here. Joe, he dropped the 13. I said, not fancy like Klutch. Appreciate you. Wilty Gaming says, what do you think the new DLC is going to be? Think it's going to be Caterpillar or Polaris? I don't think it's going to be either of those, but I got to be honest with you, I want it to be one of those. It's awfully quiet in here. I think he's the only one watching you on Facebook.
Probably. He's got the special Facebook link. That's all.
Yeah. So if you are new to the Farm Sim Show podcast, this is where we talk about everything that's been going on this week and one big topic. And today's big topic is pretty much going to take up the whole show.
Yeah.
So we're going to have a lot of communication with that. We're going to ask you guys some questions. We're going to be posting some polls. He doesn't know that yet, but we're going to be posting some polls in the chat on YouTube and however it works wherever you are today, Klutch. We're going to ask you guys what you think about it. And we've got, again, my mobile channel in here, which is all mobile players. So we'll see how that fares as well.
Yeah, that should be interesting. I mean, considering, it's all mobile players on one side.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm curious to see. I'd like to know what the breakup of this podcast is going to be honest with you.
It's usually, I would say, it's like 50% PC and then like 50% PlayStation and Xbox. Yeah. We do a pretty good job. Now
there's back there, eh? Like, oh yeah, we do a pretty good job.
There's a new contender in the market, and then that raises the desktop first. There's so much to talk about, but there's one thing that I want to tell you, Klutch. So I did something a couple months ago and I sent it to you. You didn't like it, but they love it, and I think you need to let them hear it.
Huh.
Thank you to G-Portal for sponsoring this episode of the Farm Sim Show podcast. They host premium game servers for Farming Simulator 22 that work on PC, Xbox, and PlayStation. Klutch and I have both been working with them for the past few years, and they have hosted our public and private game servers ever since. If you're looking for an easy way to play multiplayer with your friends, this is the best way to do it. G-Portal servers allow you to have full control over your game, what mods are installed, permissions, and the game can be available 24/7. For Farm Sim 22, they've got a few different server options for 4 players all the way up to 16, and you can get an extra 25 gigabyte of mod space. Choose between 9 different server locations around the world to host your game, and you're ready to go. If you're interested in grabbing a game server for you and your friends, use the link for Klutch or myself at the top of the description and get 10% off all G-Portal game servers right now. Again, thank you to G-Portal for sponsoring this episode of the Farm Sim Show podcast. Yeah.
What happened?
Thank you,
What
G-Portal.
happened?
Yeah, I don't know. I was like 45 minutes early with that.
Huh. Strange.
Yep. Oh well. Let's talk a little bit about some stuff.
Okay. Do you want to talk about some stuff, do you?
Yep. Richard, that's an easy way to get timed out. Better watch yourself with that word. So, let's talk about Farming Simulator 23 and microtransactions.
What do you mean? What are these microtransactions you're talking about? I don't understand.
So, if you play on Nintendo Switch, you may not be familiar with microtransactions because Nintendo doesn't like those very much. However, on the mobile version, if you're playing on iOS, Android, something like that, there are things that are locked that you will need to pay for to unlock if you want to use them. Do you need to unlock them? No. Does the game work perfectly fine and can you do literally everything without them? Yes. But if you want them, you have to pay for them. And some things are a little bit more expensive than others. Now, Klutch is in Canada, so don't pay too much attention to the prices.
No, you guys need to pay more attention to the prices because this is welcome to Canada. This is what happens.
It's fake money. It's fake money. By the way, my packages just got delivered. So your food's gonna get delivered, and my stuff just got here.
I still got stuff coming as well.
Yep.
Yeah, we're on Canadian prices. Yeah, so this is what iOS users and Android users see. The prices are going to be different depending on your region, of course. But as you scroll through, all of a sudden you're going to start seeing little price tags. It's going to say, "Yeah, you want to buy this? It's $2.99."
No,
I don't know. What?
Marcel is sharing some information. He said buyable coins and unlockable machinery has been part of all mobile farm sim games except for one, Farm Sim 20, which is the only one that I'm extremely familiar with. So not really a new way, but regardless, voice your feedback. See, here's the thing.
There's coins still.
I kind of like this. I like the fact that I can download stuff. I like the fact that do I want everything? Do I think it's worth it? If this was a game that was on desktop, would I still pay for these? Yeah. I mean, I like being able to get extra money for monies.
This is I think we were under the assumption originally that you would buy these coins that I'm looking at right now in this coin section. And this has been Farm Sim 20, like Mr. Marcel was saying, has been around. I understood we get this and it'd be extra money. I assumed, or my thought was that these coins you'd be able to use those coins and use that to buy equipment. I thought it was different the way it was going to work out.
Yeah, that it was worded use the coins, but see, again, I like this. I mean, it's a mobile game.
Yes.
Every mobile game has microtransactions.
Yes.
The game is pretty cheap the way it is.
Yes.
In comparison to the price of the game, the stuff in it does seem expensive. That being said, if you buy everything, and I mean everything, it is still $15 cheaper USD than the Nintendo Switch.
This is true.
So there is that.
I do have a question for you.
Okay, hit me, dog. Hit me.
How do you feel about the equipment they picked to put behind the paywall?
I mean, I think it's fine. The good thing is, at least like the cultivators, for example, the cultivator that's behind the two that are behind the paywall require 520 horsepower.
Yes.
But the one that is right below that has a horsepower requirement, like, was it 320, 350, somewhere around there, which is more
320. You are correct.
Which is more than enough that the case can handle. So again, there's nothing that you need there. If you just want to do stuff, you're not missing out on anything. which
So this is something I was looking at originally, and I was somewhat disappointed originally when I saw the equipment list. When I looked at the equipment list, I didn't even think anything of it, to be honest with you, because I'm like, okay, there's the equipment list. Sure, I get it. It's when you first jump in, and I started like, okay, let's go look at small tractors. What is it? Oh yeah, there's nothing in small tractors behind the paywall. Medium tractors, nothing in medium tractors that's behind the paywall. Okay, large tractors, and that's where you get hit. It's all the big end game. Essentially, if there is an end game in Farming Simulator, it's the end game stuff.
Yeah.
And originally I was kind of disappointed with that, but the more I think about it, it's like, okay, you're going to start playing and you can get up to the 380, which is 305 horsepower. It can handle a lot of stuff. For the people that want to really play through the whole game, I guess maybe it does make more sense that the end game stuff is the paywall stuff, unfortunately, in a way.
Yeah. And it is
kind of wish in my head, I still think there should be one of these tractors shouldn't have been behind the paywall. One of the large, like 500 horsepower. You should have access to that in my mind, just because you need that to access the end game or bigger equipment. And same thing goes with like your planters and your seeders, right? Same thing with our planter. You go to the biggest one, the Kinsey, that's behind a paywall, which I get, but at the same token, I'm like, if there was one. Like
so that if there was one, yeah.
Between it.
So that one's interesting. The cedar, maybe not so much because it's not OP. Actually, the cedar right below it's OP.
Yes.
Because it's direct drill and the Amazon is not. However, the one the Kinsey, it is the only planter that's direct drill.
Yes.
So with that one, I kind of get that one. I mean, it's like, hey, this is the most overpowered seeder in the game. It doesn't fertilize, but it seeds, which the way I play, I prefer that. I don't like fertilizer in the seeder. I just want to put the seed down, direct drill, be good with it, and run through with like a 42 meter seeder or spreader and run like 1.5 passes and be done. Yeah,
exactly.
So, but that's the way I play, and it fits the way that I play. But I think the planter that they picked, great choice. I think it would have been cool to see a really big planter. And
what was the other? There was something else too, right? The cedar is the same thing. So what was the cedar again? You said it was the Amazon, right?
Yeah.
So, I know what you're saying. And that being said, there's not a lot of options, I guess, since the game is a lot smaller than what we're used to. If you play Farm Sim 22, there's not nearly the options, of course, for some of the larger equipment that we're kind of used to seeing. You have the full gamut of everything you're going to need, but you may not be able to choose between maybe 3 of the same size, really, what it comes down to, right? Like if you're looking at that 12 meter size, it seems like in Farm Sim 22, you have a couple different options. In Farm Sim 23, they have to limit it because of the size of the game. That's all.
Yeah.
Anyways, I understand what you're saying there for sure. Now, there's not a lot of other things. The mowers, that one there caught me off a little bit.
Yeah, again, I think if there's gonna be a mower behind a we say paywall, I mean it's pay to unlock. You're not being held back from mowing. It's just kind of that's the word gamers have always used as paywall. Yeah, so it seems to work. And for a DLC item, this was it's not bad.
It is what it is, and it is one of the more expensive DLCs, at least in Canada, $2.99. I'm sure it's the most expensive one as far as the other ones go. But like you were saying beforehand, it's still relatively inexpensive in the grand scheme of things. And the nice thing is you can pick and choose which piece of equipment you want to use. So, for instance, if you're not doing any haying, well, guess what? You don't need this. Then who cares? You're not paying for it. There's not a lot of other things that caught my eye that I was like, ooh, I can't believe they put that as a DLC or a paid for only. I just can understand why some people have been a little bit put off by it, I guess. Like there has been a little bit of a thing. And I don't know if maybe it's partly our fault. We didn't explain this very well. Maybe before our launch, people didn't see videos on it. So that could be part of it. But I don't think Farm Sim has ever done this type of a DLC or a unlock before, have they?
Well, Marcel was saying that they didn't do it for 20, but they've done it for the rest of them. So
okay. Like I said, I only played 20. So there you go. And for those, I saw some questions asking, this is only for mobile. This is iOS and Android. Nintendo Switch version doesn't have any of those specific pay options. You get the full Farm Sim 23 game. And of course, console players for Xbox, PlayStation, and PC players, this isn't even available. So we're not even talking about that at all.
Yeah.
So you guys are aware.
Richard brings up a point, and then I'm going to further, not his point, but something. The reason that we're, me and you on the main channels play the desktop version, and the reason that we're talking about this is because Farming Simulator 23 has just, it is a totally different game from Farm Sim 20. So he's asking if you buy the DLC equipment, then you own it in the game. Yes, you do. If you are on a game save, I would highly recommend to wait and buy the equipment when you want it.
Yeah.
Not just because you want it all right now.
Yep.
Because when you buy it, you get a free one. But you only get one. You only get one free one. So I got a video of me going, yeah, I made a mistake. I bought all the DLC stuff, and now I got to figure out how to get rid of it all and figure this money out. So that was an interesting thing. But we're talking about Farm Sim 23 on channels that primarily deal with Farm Sim 22 until the next one comes out, whatever it may be. We both really have enjoyed Farm Sim 23.
Yeah. I've been playing it way more than I thought I would have been. Now that it's out on iOS, we had early copies, of course, on the Nintendo Switch. So you've probably seen both of us playing it for the last couple of weeks. Thanks, Giants, for sending those over. I've been having a lot of fun with it, actually. And to be honest with you, I don't want to disparage anything, but I found that the Nintendo Switch version may be my least favorite of the versions. Maybe I'm just not used to playing on Nintendo, but I'm so used to having my phone in my pocket, and I'm like, graphically, I found the iOS version better in my mind, at least.
Yeah, well,
at least on devices I play on.
Definitely the Nintendo Switch. Granted, it's a little I say underpowered. It's underpowered for today's devices.
Yes,
we've both got newer iPhones. We've both
iPads.
got brand new iPads. Well, mine's not brand new. Yours is. I got the M1. He's got the M2 in his.
Yep.
Running max settings, perfectly fine. I love playing on the iPad. It's great.
The iPad is fantastic. I am really enjoying the iPad version of it, and it's odd though. Like when we were just talking about this before stream. Like we're trying to import. Like you guys can see the video of I have my phone. I don't have my iPad with me right now, but the phone version, it's all stretched out because the aspect ratio is weird, and then the iPhone version or the iPad version is the opposite of this, where it's more of a square, right? It's 4:3.
Yeah, my my videos are.
Yeah, so trying to record content and put it online, or even just playing with it, I noticed, like, because a lot of times I use, let's see here, like if you go to in-cab view, the in-cab view on these is just a little bit different. It's wrapping my head around it sometimes is a little bit odd, I find. So anyways, they look great on iOS devices, though. I haven't had a chance to play on Android because I don't have an Android device that will handle it.
Yeah, I was gonna play on BlueStacks, but so I was talking to another Farm Sim 23 creator. Oh goodness, I can't even remember his name now. I'm such a bad friend. I gotta go look. I want to make sure because he does Extreme Gaming Fever. He does some good stuff.
Yeah.
He may even be the biggest mobile creator in the world. I'm not quite sure. But me and him were chatting, and we were both trying to get it working on BlueStacks. And I guess because of the way it works, it just doesn't work on BlueStacks at all. Yeah.
Huh.
Oh, because I was planning on doing all of my videos on the Android version on BlueStacks on like an iPad or a laptop or the desktop, so that I could do it anywhere and not have to worry about it on my phone. But it works fine on the phone. Works great. High settings or highest, very high, whatever it is. It's good. So
Newfie Farmer's saying he's having some issues with his Samsung Galaxy S22. I'm just saying, go into your settings and see if you can change it, because it defaults to a lower setting. Even on like an iPad Pro, it defaulted to medium, and I bumped it right up to high, and it ran perfectly fine. Even on my old iPhone, it's running fine on that. So I would definitely suggest, make sure you go to your settings, take a look at bumping up the graphical quality, because on high quality, it looks on my iPad, I'm like, wow, this is like, I probably convince people that it's a PC game. If you look at some of my thumbnails, people are like, could you just go and take that on Farm Sim 22 and repost it as, like, are you faking your thumbnails?
There's a lot of people that are doing that.
All my thumbnails are all taken from Farm Sim 23. Yep. So I would definitely go take a look at your settings. You might be able to upgrade that for sure. Yep. But I am pleasantly surprised at how good it looks on iOS devices, especially on Nintendo. Yeah, I think it's definitely a downgrade from the iOS device from what I'm seeing, at least. But the Nintendo or the iOS versions, man, they look good. I'm impressed.
Yep. And the thing as well is with the Nintendo, you get everything.
Yes.
So if visual fidelity is something that you could care less about, and you want to play, on a device that you already have, or maybe your kids already have, or something like that, Nintendo Switch is fine.
Yeah.
Works great. I like playing on the iOS with an Xbox controller because the buttons are where I think they're supposed to be.
Man. I'm still doing the tilt driving on my phone.
Oh,
yeah, I was showing that before. I'm like, that's how I play with my phone. I just use it to tilt because I don't like having both my fingers on the screen. Like I want to set the throttle and then like have a cup of coffee in my hand and I can sit there and farm with one hand.
I can just see you.
Hey man, you gotta do what you gotta do. Hey, best mobile driver in Farm Sim.
No, look, no. Stop it. All right, so now let's hear from you guys a little bit. If you have played Farming Simulator 23, let us know in the comments, and also let us know. I'm using it on this. It works great. I'm using it on that. It sucks. This is not what I wanted. This is not what I thought it was going to be. I'm having this issue. I've heard that there are some people on certain phones that just can't get it at all. Really? Yeah, and then like a day before it released, Farm Sim, I think it was 20 or Farm Sim 18 just disappeared from an app store. I would have, So play for time on high quality on your M1 iPad till very high. Can't claim them all. Klutch. Got him. But it's funny. No one cares about being the best backwards driver in Farm Sim other than
nobody.
Me.
They're just second-class citizen.
Hey, you gotta back up sometime, right?
You're always in reverse. What can we say? There were some questions, of course. Once again, I think we have to reiterate. There's no mods, of course, going to be coming up for Farm Sim 23, right?
Yep.
That's not a thing that's ever going to happen.
And if you see a video, they're cracking something or they're completely lying to you. The mobile world sucks. Oh my gosh.
What do you mean it sucks?
Well, people stealing videos right and left of mine and yours. And just post them up. Like the one before the show, we were talking about this. Somebody literally screen capped my video, tagged me in the title, copied my description, and then in the comments, everybody's like, bro, it's gonna get taken down. And it got taken down because I filed a thing. And it's gone. Don't do that. Don't be like, thanks to DJ Goham for the video.
It's kind of funny. I don't know what it is with the mobile community, but there's a lot of YouTubers and content creators that just go and grab content from mobile Farming Sim 23 and post it as their own video on their channel. I don't know what's with that, because that doesn't happen in Farm Sim 22 that I've seen.
Nope, not happening. I got a little.
So it's a little bit strange.
You know what? I'm gonna take this out and we'll make it look weird. There you go. You like that?
You just don't like my hair. Listen,
my hair's trying to get out. Be like, I'm great too.
Down. It's.
Yeah, that was
like something about Mary right now.
Gosh, get out of here. My doctor fussed at me because I told her, I was like, yes, every once in a while I get a gray hair and I just pull them out. She's like, don't do that. I'm like, but I don't want them. She's like, that's not good. Stop pulling out your gray hairs.
You should see, like, when I grow out the beard right here, there's a patch that's all gray, like in like a little circle almost. It's not good. Yeah. So but that's the thing.
The good thing is it's very obvious. So Nick kind of said it right there. But there's a lot of good people, and it is very obvious the people who are good and don't take content, and the people who are just taking stuff to take stuff. So, just be careful if you see any clickbait stuff. Guess what? They clickbaited it for a reason, because the video's not probably worth watching. I hate saying it like that. It's awful. But
I mean, there's been content posted. It's funny, and I don't know. I don't quite understand the logic behind it. But there's been people for the last year and a half posting like Farm Sim 23 content, and then they'll take Farm Sim 22 and they'll edit a video and claim it's Farm Sim 23 or whatever it might be, right? Like, that's not anything that's new in Farm Sim world. People have been posting these videos and claiming it's a different game for years now. And it's just kind of funny. I don't quite understand the logic behind it all, but hey, I guess I think if you guys are in here watching us, you're all smart enough to figure out what's really Farm Sim content and what's not, and what are people just doing for clickbait. But
and I will say, I mean, as creators ourselves, it almost feels like we probably shouldn't even be ragging because everybody knows what happens, but I don't know. Maybe it's just me not feeling good about it. Let's talk about Larry. I love Larry, the content
Grabbers instead of content. There you go,
Larry. I appreciate you, man. There were also a couple
Larry.
other. There were a couple other. He dropped his 35-month badge a minute ago. He says, "Has this suddenly become the I only play farm sim on mobile device show or something?" Today, yeah. You ain't
Today,
far
apparently it is. Hey, it's the biggest news in farm sim right now. I mean, there wasn't a lot of content news coming out right yet.
No. We gotta be close though.
We've been talking about this for the last 2 or 3 weeks, but like I said, we're not. Neither of us are surprised, right?
It's been
it's got to be in the next week or two. We're going to talk. They're not going to release information on a new DLC right before Farm Sim 23 launches. That's not a thing that's going to happen. They want the news to be on Farm Sim. They're smart about this. They know how it's going to work. So they've still got 4 pieces of DLC coming for Farm Sim 22 that has to be released. So we're down to almost 6 months of time left before that has to happen.
So what happened was?
What happened was what?
I want to show you something.
Okay.
As soon as I figure out how to do it. Is this the button? I think this is the button. Yeah. How many?
Are we talking about the database again?
Let me talk about the database again. Look at this.
Boy.
Look at this. See this? 17 days ago. You want to know what that means? That was 2 weeks ago. It means it's done. See this? 4 months ago. I don't think that's done, but it might be.
Oh, wrong button.
I don't know what any of this really means, but I know what I think it means. And I think it means that we are very close. Now look at this. Look at this. This is different. This is the update.
I gotta remove something. Hang on. There you go. You tell us now. Tell us all about it.
These would update pages today. They're changing stuff. They're doing stuff. Marcel, what are you doing?
Why are things changing?
Things change so much. Ah!
I don't know. I'm at a loss, my friend.
That's all I got. I'm done. I'm done freaking out about it. What's up?
He doesn't want to tell us about it, though, I don't think. Does he?
No, probably not. I don't blame him. Anyway, something's up. Something's going on. I want to know what it is, but I don't know what it is.
I didn't see. It wasn't the Gurval pack. Was it updating at all?
Oh gosh, I haven't even looked. I just kind of assumed it gets updated every day.
Is that the one? Because that seems like what is that?
No,
I just don't want an answer. I want to know what that's about. I wish someone would just reach out and be like, "Hey guys, what?"
11 days ago. I mean, it's very normal. I mean, like Kubota got updated 12 days ago.
Okay.
Antonio Carrero last month. That's over a year old at this point. So things have to get updated. We got Andy, the innkeeper, gifted 5 memberships. John, J-Bot, Grizzly, CS, CC Farms, and Newfie Farmer 77. I got the
Hang on a second. The realtor just showed up. Hang on a second.
Oh, did they now? Well, let's I don't know what he's talking about. Anyway, nonetheless, we hope if you're playing Farming Simulator 23, you're enjoying it. We are enjoying it. We're playing it quite a bit. I created a whole second channel just for it because I'm loving playing it so much. But Farming Simulator 22, new DLC win, and what? Machines to rule the mountains?
Does the Machines to Rule the Mountains have anything to do with a mint Oreo milkshake?
Yeah, but evidently only one.
Where's yours? I ordered one, I swore. Did you not get it?
I saw Enzo's tail go by.
Well, of course, there's a burger right here as well. The dog's like, hey, I got you.
You're going to have half a burger if you're not careful. Yeah, watch yourself. Yo, so this is interesting.
Okay.
Richard says Tobii Eye Klutch. Do you have a Tobii Eye tracker?
I do not.
All right, so
I've been talking about doing something with them though.
Okay, so I've got one.
Yes.
And I think we should do some kind of all right, so you remember when those kinds of things first became popular? And
yeah, it's been a couple of years. I used to watch guys that use them with American Truck Simulator.
Oh, I'm talking about guys that did it like with PewDiePie, where they would put up a lewd picture to see where his eyes went.
Yeah, and his girlfriend sitting beside him watching. What are you looking at? Yeah,
we should do that with tractors and see where our eyes go with tractors.
What does that mean? Where would your eyes go with a tractor?
Oh, well, that's why we need Toby Eye Tracker to sponsor an episode of the Farm Sim Show so we can find out what you're really looking at, Klutch.
Those are some big juicy tires.
Yo, speaking of big juicy tires, can I show you something?
Boy, I regret this. This is where the Farm Sim Show goes off the rails, but let's go with it.
This is going to be one of the coolest things you guys have ever seen. And it is over 30 years old. I'll be right back.
It's over 30 years old. If he comes out with his shirt off, you guys, I don't know what we're going to do here. This could get very awkward very fast. I don't know what else he has that's over 30 years old. What do we got here? It looks like there might be an update in future for hire workers for Great Vineyards. It hasn't really happened in Farm Sim 22 much yet, so I wouldn't hold your breath, to be perfectly honest.
All right. This is not Farming Simulator related, but it is so cool. So I picked this up from my grandparents' house a few weeks ago, and I've just had it sitting around.
You were saying it's something 30 years old you're going to bring out. I thought for sure you were going to come out with your shirt off.
I started going to the gym last week, man. Not a year and a half ago. All right, check this out.
Oh, sweet!
There's an all-metal case backhoe. I mean, it works and everything.
Awesome.
Still, it feels exactly like it did whenever I played with it when I was younger. And even the front bucket locks.
I'm jealous. That's cool.
I don't know how to unlock it. There we go. So you can unlock it.
Do you guys have Tonka toys down there?
Yeah, we do.
I think I've got, like, my kids, well, they're too old for that almost now too, but I've got a couple, like a big dump truck and I think it's a grader. I think I got down in the basement someplace. That's awesome.
And the front loader locks up. It's a toy. But
you were way too good on your toys. That thing looks like it's never even been used.
My grandmother cleaned it, and she's
Wow.
kept it. She's kept it for like the past 30 some odd years, and taking care of it. Plus, it's all metal. So I just thought it was cool. I had to get it.
That looks really good shape.
I had to get it for the show. My parents didn't let me play with it in the toy box or the sandbox. I have another toy in there that I did play with in the sandbox, and it looks like it was played with in the sandbox. But they wouldn't let me take that in the sandbox. I don't know how expensive it was, but I can imagine today it'd be super expensive.
Yeah, those go for a mint right now. That's pretty cool. I didn't think you'd have one of those still.
Thanks. I didn't. My grandmother did.
Well, there you go.
So anyway, what else we got going on, man? What else?
I mean, I think we've talked a lot about Farm Sim 23 today.
I think we've probably beaten it like a dead horse.
I'm just curious since we're talking DLCs, we should probably talk a little bit about DLCs, future DLCs. What could possibly come to Farm Sim 23 as DLCs?
Yeah.
What were some of the DLCs we had? I mean, was it the Anderson pack, I think, or Burgo pack? Was it Burgo pack that was for Farm Sim 20?
I
right on that?
I mean, I could load it up and find out.
I'm trying to remember what the DLCs we had for that. I've got the official site right here. Does it even list that anymore?
Let me pull up Apple Arcade since it's free on Apple Arcade now.
Oh, that's right. It's free right now on Farm Sim 20. That's right. There you go, guys. If you want to try the mobile version, you've never tried the mobile version before, and you're not sure if it's really for you, go try the mobile version of Farm Sim 20. Yeah. It's going to be obviously a downgrade from Farm Sim 23, but it's at least something you can test out for free if you're on Apple.
Yeah. So I do vaguely remember Klutch stuff being added.
Okay.
So that was added not too long after. Quad Track's on here, by the way, and the 9RX. That's epic.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Let's go back. Trucks, the MAN truck, man. Everybody wants that, and I kind of do as well. But it is not there.
And these were all free. Is that not right?
Yeah, everything was added to the game, but you had to buy it in the game.
Yeah. But it was a free DLC, essentially.
Yeah. Let's see. Cedars, Borgo's in here. Not the big one. It looks like the Fernland stuff was in here too. So little stuff here and there was added. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just not like a massive amount of stuff. And the other thing was we had round and square cotton bales, which I know people have mentioned. Hey, where'd this go? Mowers, tedders, animals, baling technology. Looks like, it was just square bales then too, but it was a different bale loader.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's something we could possibly see happen with Farm Sim 2023 as well, right? There's going to be some requested equipment, the stuff that you've noticed that's missing. We could see that as a DLC in the relatively near future. It's kind of nice that they did that.
Yeah.
And I don't know how does Nintendo work? Do they allow DLC at all on Nintendo?
Not buyable DLC. It just has to be added to the game.
So I wonder if that's the reason behind a lot of that. To be honest with you, Nintendo just doesn't let you do it.
I would suspect, yeah. But one thing that we definitely recommend is be very vocal in the comment sections. Videos, live stream is okay, and we definitely want to hear what you say live. But make sure to comment as well. Like after this live stream's gone live, post in there because there are. I mean, we've already seen one person from Giants in the chat with us today, and I'm sure there's more than one watching. We see you. They read the comments. So if there's something you want to see, please let them know. If there's something that you think's broken, please let them know. They read the comments of this stuff, and it helps everybody. You're not complaining, and you're not being that guy. If you think you are, you're putting out your opinion, and that is totally fine because you are the consumer, and the game should be perfect, more or less.
Well, don't be a jerk about it. But yeah, if you have a comment on something, by all means, drop a comment. Just don't be a jerk about it.
Yeah.
Let us be the jerks. We're good at that.
Well,
one of us is. You decide who it is.
It's not me. Painted toothpaste tractor.
That is one feature I would love to see brought to mobile. Is just a color changeable options for some equipment. But I don't know what can you do with that?
Jules, get out of here. Oh, look at my horse! Any news on that? What was the look at my horse? That was something, but I totally forgot what it was.
It was the last Farm Sim show, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was like 3 weeks ago.
Oh, we had a horse, something on there that was look at my horse. Yeah. I don't remember anymore. I've managed to remove that from my memory.
Yeah, unfortunately, I just forgot. Are you missing the No, that it's a mod that does not exist. Is Kermit in here?
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that was
off work. He's off work today and Monday. So
that's right. It's you guys have the long weekend coming up, right?
We got a long weekend. Giants are off on Monday too, but I don't know what they're celebrating. So we're celebrating Memorial Day here.
We just had our long weekend this last weekend. We made 2-4 up in Canada's the last weekend.
Yeah,
it might have been somebody's birthday, but I didn't get any happy birthday messages from somebody.
What was your birthday on a weekend?
It might have been.
I don't check Facebook on weekend.
It wasn't even on. I don't even know if it's posted on Facebook. There's some people that got it, but I'm just saying, a good friend.
Was it the 20th or the 21st?
The one with a 0.
So the 21st. well, in that case,
you're good at math. Oh boy, did you finally figure out how to get your voice to sing properly?
Happy birthday to you. A little bit late. Happy birthday to you.
Wow. Okay, you can stop now. You can stop. You're embarrassing yourself.
Happy birthday.
I'm sorry, chat. I am so sorry, you guys.
And many more in 51 weeks.
I'm sorry. I am really, really deeply sorry, you guys. I've made a bad decision. Thanks, DJ. Anyways.
Charge the zapper.
Maybe tonight we'll do that. We can zap him tonight.
Gosh, I'll be probably asleep by then. I still gotta work a little bit tomorrow morning. But Sunday I think I'll be able to take off. I don't think I have to work on Sunday, and Monday I do have to work, but not too much, which is good.
If you say so.
Yeah. So
do you want to move on to talk about some mods that came out this week?
Yeah, the 6 that came out this week.
There's not a lot to talk about this week. It was, we had the DLC or the Farm Sim 23 has kind of dominated the news, of course, as far as Farming Simulator goes, and it seems to be hit or miss from what I've seen, at least for our communities. I'm sure there's some communities out there that this is all it's about, but for us, of course, I think a lot of you watching are probably more into the full version, the Farm Sim 22 version of the game, right?
Yeah. There were a couple cool things. So let's see. From not today and not yesterday, but the day before, I think on Wednesday, we had a couple tractors released. Lizard 6205 Turbo is pretty cool, yellow
I
tractor.
don't have the list on that.
We also had the John Deere 4020 pull-in tractor, which was super cool. I wish it went 1,000,000 miles an hour.
How about a certain motorcycle?
Oh yeah, the Lizard Volcano that we talked about a few weeks ago. The fully electric motorcycle is out.
Yes, we just did that one, right?
Yeah.
That one caught me off guard. I was like, oh, this is kind of cool. This is something fun. Once again, like we've discussed this, something that's not necessarily for farming, but I think every farm's got something like this. Maybe not electric, but something ridiculous like this.
It's the thing. The website for the people that originally made this, because it's just debranded. They took the thing and took the label off and then sent it to Giants, which is happening a lot, and I've gotten over it at this point. But the website says for farm use, and they have different models, and it says this is the model for farm use.
There you go.
Fully electric, big wheels, chonky.
That's a cool mod. I like it. I'm
Very
down.
Cool. I still like the pull-in tractor. Now we are complete. We have the pull-in mods from Dom, who was in here. I saw you, brah. And then EY Modding, of course. Who else is pulling out the pull-in tractor?
Yep. Well, how fast does it go?
I think it's like 24.
40 clicks.
It ain't
24 miles. Yeah, that makes sense.
It ain't much. It ain't much.
They're not supposed to, right?
But I want it. It's got plenty of. It's got 1,500
you can
horsepower.
adjust that if you want. Let's be honest.
I could, yeah, but then I would just paste in a Titan and be done with it.
If anyone's going to adjust it, it would be you.
I haven't adjusted anything for Farm Sim 22. Believe it or not, it's been a year and a half. I have not.
I'm still waiting for the cotton harvester that does 180 miles per hour.
Oh man, yeah, keep waiting, I guess. Let's see, what were some other fun stuff that came out?
There was something we talked about before the stream, and I'm trying to remember what it was now. I had I forgot about this. This is great. And what was it now? Shows how much I remember. Oh, the swathing add-on.
Oh yeah. From Yos and BC. Yeah. So it got updated. Great update, and now you can hire workers with it, which is super cool.
Yeah. I think it's a great add-on for farm sim for sure to be able to swath whatever crop you want. Mm-hmm. I still fight with it. It's like, because that's, you put it in, it's like, well, now I'm going to swath every crop, and I'm not going to harvest anything normally anymore because it doesn't make sense to lose money on it, right?
Yep. On Edgewater, I ended up getting fields that were so big I had to quit using swathing because it was taking forever. It was taking like 2 episodes to harvest one field. Nobody wants that. So so I ended up just not using it. But then the new update to Edgewater, which did not need a new game save, nice, and this mod, which don't really need, but I have it installed anyway on that save. Hire worker. I still got to drive the combine, but I can drive the combine behind the swather.
There you go. Or you could just get courseplay. What was that? Sorry.
That sounded like you sneezed. PC Master Race. That's what that sounded like. Have you seen
pretty close to that?
Have you seen the American Silos pack? It's on page 3.
I was looking at that. I have not messed with it at all.
This is super cool because you can take straw and turn it into silage.
I can find it. There it is. Straw to silage?
Yeah. I
have not messed with this at all.
I may have modified a certain Matsy mill to do that. And everybody's like, yeah, this is like taking cheating to a new level. Well.
Huh. Interesting.
This does it too.
I don't know how I feel about that.
I like it.
A lot of options, mind you, but
yeah. It's really just 3 different ones and 4 different sizes.
Oh, okay.
And so you get 12.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
I mean, play how you want to play.
Oh,
yeah, you know. Yeah, you know.
One little thing that people may not have checked. So the line above that, auto load bale trailer pack on the right.
Auto load bale trailer pack. Yeah.
This is neat. So it takes, I think it's the 3 smallest or 3 of the smallest trailers, small enough to be pulled with small tractors or smaller medium tractors, and it adds auto load bales to them. But the great thing is that version is still available with the sides and all the capacities and everything, and it has some new customization options. So if you're starting off with a new farm in, whether it be new farmer mode or something like that, this is now an extremely viable option because you have Bell auto loading in the same platform, and you could just customize it to be a tipper when you need it, or
I like
this when
that.
you need this.
Yeah,
and
that's a good idea.
And if you don't want the auto load, you could turn auto load off.
Yeah, and just use it as a regular trailer then.
Yeah,
that's not a bad idea because you never know what to do with bales when you're starting a game off. It seems like you're like, oh, I got to buy a bunch more equipment now because I need to ship bales around. And
if I remember, one of these also does baby bales.
I think I saw there's a screenshot of it here. So there you go. That's baby bales right there, I believe.
Yeah. So one of them does baby bales, which is what basically everybody's doing when they start off. So
that's pretty cool.
It's kind of cool. It's kind of cool.
I like it. I like it a lot. That's cool. That's a good find. I don't have that one downloaded yet. I'll take a look at that one as well.
Of course, Mac Trucker had some updates this week to the Ultimate Mowing and Baling Pack. Small flatbed auto load trailer got updates to that too. Yos had a pretty good week. Editor of FarmSomeNews.com. What up, dude? The liftable pallets for Platinum Expansion, balers with more wrap colors, and Start from Zero all got updates this week, which is very cool. 3 of his more popular mods. Very neat, very nice, very awesome. I should probably keep.
Not much in the way of news other than the mods, right? I
Yeah.
did have one for a PC map that sounds like it might be back in development again.
Okay.
Missouri River Bottoms.
Okay, yeah.
We looked at this for Farm Sim 20 or 19, I should say.
Yeah.
The map creator from that said he was right near the end, the last 3 months. He's like, oh yeah, we'll put it for Farm Sim 19. Farm Sim 19 was coming too close to the end. Like, oh, you know what? We're gonna push it back to Farm Sim 22, and nothing happened. So I just got a message from him just the other day saying that he's working back on it again. So we did do, I think, a first look at one point in time on that map. It looked pretty good. Just needed some final updates to it. So maybe we'll post some stuff in the next couple of weeks. So stay tuned for that. It's a 4X map. It'll be PC only, I believe. So yeah, there you go.
Very cool. Let's move on to a topic that I didn't even clear past you and has nothing to do with you.
Okay. Sounds good. Does it have anything to do with what I think it has to do with, though?
Probably not.
Okay. What if I were to tell you that I thought I already knew what it was about?
It wouldn't be right, but I think I know what you're gonna do. Are you gonna interrupt me while I'm talking?
No,
Are you
let's
gonna
do that at all.
Huge shouty outy goes out to today's sponsor, G-Portal Game Servers. They promised to pay me in chicken nuggies for this. Did you know that G-Portal has the fastest game servers? And in fact, you can choose from a whole plethora of locations so you get the fastest speeds. Plethora. Plethora. I like that word. G-Portal Game Servers is also the easiest way to get you and your friends together in one game, regardless of which platform you play on. If it's Xbox, PlayStation, PC, any of you can all play together. And don't worry, you still get to play with all your mods. In fact, you can get 25 gigabytes of mod space on a G-Portal Game Server. And even with all that, you're getting the fastest server, some of the most amount of mod space out there. I'm going to give you 10% off with a link down in the description. And believe me, that's like the best deal out there. You're not getting that just anywhere. In fact, I've looked, guys, and believe me, I'm looking for the best price if I have to pay to hang out with these two jabronis. And just remember, guys, G-Portal Game Servers, they're faster than DJ Goham going off topic. We may herd cats here, but we herd our livestock over on G-Portal Game Servers. Make sure you get your 10% off. Link in the description.
That is not where I was going with that.
But went and got some French fries that are sitting here. The second I did.
Enzo, my man. Yeah. All right. No. So I saw Omatana in here, and I was like, oh, let's talk a little bit about FarmCon real quick. If you are going to be at FarmCon, I would love to meet you. I would love to see you. I want to take pictures with you. And even last year, I signed someone's shoe. So if you would like for me to do that, please let me know. It's literally just DJ. It's 2 letters, and then I draw a little stick figure. I call it a little dude, and I've been drawing him since middle school. He's on a skateboard and has nothing to do with my YouTube channel, but I can't Otherwise, you're going to get the signature of Michael Hamilton, and that's legally binding, and I can't give that away. So, so if you're going to be there, I would love to see you in Lauingen, Germany on July 1st and 2nd. I'm going to be there a day early. Actually, we're going to be there 2 days early. Me and Farmer Cop are flying over together. Farmer Cop is coming to stay with me for about half a week beforehand.
Oof.
He's flying in on a Friday, so there may be a chance that Farm Sim Show is on my phone.
This guy's not going.
So
you're gonna be back in your truck, look like you're being kidnapped again.
Yeah, probably. No, we'll be on the highway, and I'll be driving and chatting, and I'll let him do his thing. I'll just put one earbud in my ear and one in his, and that's how we'll communicate. Or Morse code,
right.
whatever works.
Awkward and fun. I'm in. Let's do it.
So, but this is not all. So if you're not able to come to FarmCon, but let's say you live in, I don't know, the UK or close by to London, the next week we're going to be in London from that Monday through Thursday. And on Wednesday, we were going to go to Jeremy Clarkson's farm.
Mm-hmm.
However, they are closed that day. So that didn't work. So what we're going to try and do is do some type of meet and greet. Right now, we're looking at venues. We don't know if we need a venue or not, but it's going to be myself, Virtual Farmer, Mr. Silly P, and Farmer Cop. And so we're going to try and do something super cool there. I know there's quite a few of my moderators that are there. Yes, please come to that. Please, I want to see you guys. And then we're going to be going to Scotland right after that. So if you're in, what's the Scottish place that has the castles and stuff?
Edinburgh?
Yeah, Edinburgh. We're going to be in Edinburgh. So if you're going to be there, come and say hello. And then I have an appointment with a different green tractor company that's not Deutz-Fahr the week after.
You got the same face as the dog just had there getting this French fry.
I sold my soul, man. But I did get something cool. Check this out. I'll be right back.
He's gonna hang on a second. The dog's gonna eat something here. Take it. Come on, take it.
He was so like. I'll be right back.
I don't know where he's going. Yeah, we're not gonna be attending this year, guys. I got too many commitments this summer. Maybe next year. So this year at FarmCon, we're most likely going to be seeing stuff. I'm assuming on the platinum, or not the platinum, whatever the Christmas DLC will be with the new map that's coming out. I'm sure. Right? We're talking about what's going to be coming, what's going to be shown at FarmCon. Usually, it's whatever the big DLC package in the winter is, right?
Unfortunately, we do not know yet.
So I'm going to assume, I'm going to go on a ledge and assume it's going to be the same. And you're going to learn some information. We're going to find out more about what the final DLC of the year is going to be, what the map is going to be, or what it looks like potentially. And maybe the new crop, because it sounds like there's going to be a new crop, it looks like.
Yep. Carrots or radish or whatever.
Yep.
Yep. Look at it. So
you were such a child.
All right. So look, I already had 2 of these, but I ended up getting another one. And so what I've done is, did you know that you can buy individual Lego pieces?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I found that out. And so all of the green pieces are available in red.
Yep.
The wheels are available in gray. And the trailer color, all those pieces are available in black.
Oh boy.
So what I did was
3-year-old child?
34, get it right.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm that guy that doesn't put the stickers on. Leave me alone. I hate stickers on Lego sets. So I just can't stop looking at Enzo. So what I've done was, the next Lego set. So what I've done is I got red versions of all the green ones, so I'm gonna make a case Steiger.
Oh, are you really?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
The parts on the inside are all either red or black. And the trailer, actually the bottom of it's red, so I ended up getting the red pieces in black so it wouldn't be all red.
Yeah.
With a black trailer top. So
all right.
Yeah,
I think you got too much time on your hands, but hey man.
Look, I'm trying to put more time in my hands. Dude, you want to know my schedule right now?
I think you should start buying my kids toys so I don't have to buy them.
I'm good. No,
See, Farm Sim, and like that's what they need to invest in is some kind of like a Lego set for Farm Sim. I don't know, maybe they should do that.
Yeah, no, I actually put that in Farm Sim News earlier this week. I said, Farm Sim Lego collab win.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
You should definitely do that. That'd be fantastic.
You know the meme Twitter do your thing? That meme?
Yeah.
So I put that below it. It was like the very first thing that pops up on Farm Sim News. It said, or Farm Sim Lego collab win. Twitter, do your thing.
That's funny.
No, but I would love that. I mean, I have a whole room with Lego stuff in it and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, Uncle DJ. There we go.
Yeah, it's Uncle Mike.
So my kids are not spoiled enough. All right, let's not get into that. Anyways.
Yeah, but I think that would be super cool. That'd be fun. Regardless, if you guys are going to be, again, I'm not saying what green tractor company I sold my soul to, but
you can probably figure that out.
You probably figure that out on your own. Anyway, there's some really cool stuff happening. Really cool stuff happening. Oh, and if you're going to be in Agritechnica at the end of this year, I'm not going with Farming Simulator, even though I'm going to go bug them the whole time. I don't think they've announced it yet, but I didn't sign an NDA, so we'll see what happens.
There you go.
All right, that's all I got before I get in trouble.
Fair enough. What do you got planned for the weekend? You got videos coming out. You got another super cut
Monday. Leave me alone. Yeah, I actually released a supercut on I think it was Monday or Tuesday for the second channel. Yeah,
I saw that.
It was pretty cool. Did not do well. So let's see. Tomorrow, the next episode from Edgewater comes out. I think it's episode 26. We're going through 30. So once 30's over, that's the series, and we'll move on. Let's see. Right now I've got bloopers planned for tomorrow. I need to edit that video, but I'm gonna do a blooper video tomorrow. I've got quite a bit of stuff in there, so it's gonna be fun. And then Saturday, and then of course a new John Deere farm video for the mobile channel tomorrow. And then Sunday, same thing. The next John Deere mobile game will come out, or video come out on the mobile channel. And the main one, I think I'm just doing Valley of the Old Farm. It's episode 10.
How many freaking videos do you have on a weekend? You kill me, man. Seriously.
On average, 5. So I do.
He's ridiculous, chat.
Three on the main channel and 2 on the mobile channel. Then Monday, Giants are out of the office. I'm gonna do Farm Sim News. Then I'm gonna do Valley of the Old Farm Super Cut. And on the mobile channel, it'll be probably another John Deere farm video.
I think you have a problem.
All right, so here's my problem, because you're not wrong, and I gotta be honest. So you know how when you make videos and you hit the wall,
yeah.
Like, so I hit that wall this morning, but not like I want to take a year off or 5 months off or whatever. I just want to take like half a day, man. That's a bargain for half a day. That's all I want. So Monday I'm taking half the day off, but yeah,
half the day.
But I hit it. I was on the phone with my mom this morning, and I was like, I just screw today. I'm just done with it, man. I don't want to do this anymore.
Holy. Yeah, the tech channel. Yeah, where's your tech channel at?
All right, so you say that. So here's something interesting. I'm gonna have when I leave for I'm gonna have on the same day. I'm gonna have video drop on the main channel, the shorts channel, the gear channel, the mobile gaming channel, and the game room channel. And I may even drop something on the Lego channel as well. And just for fun, the regular DJ Go Ham channel, which is Michael Hamilton, I think at this point, that has 30 subscribers. And people are like, "You're fake. This is a fake channel." Like, it's me. It's just the first one I made. Leave me alone. Used to be called the Quack Guys. So get out of there. Anyway, just to mess with everybody, I'm gonna do a video for every channel on the day that I leave for Germany.
There you go. So you have to go subscribe to all DJ's channels. He only has like 4 or 5 of them now.
Gaming, mobile gaming, game room, shorts, gear, builds by DJ, and then Michael Hamilton, 7. Yeah.
All right. He's you guys. You can find me on one channel. Let's keep it simple.
Yeah.
And maybe on Twitch every once in a while. But,
Yeah, but only if you want a good laugh. Don't take him too seriously.
Never take me seriously. Anyways, we got one video coming out this weekend. We'll probably do a live stream tonight, and we'll see where we go from there. That's it. I keep it simple, man. You got anything else you want to talk about? You want to get out of here? Chat, you guys got anything you need? You guys want to know anything else?
Yeah, hit us up. I'll take Temple Hat, multiple DJ Gohams. No, but you guys have already watched 2 videos that have been edited. So, but not by me.
This is what happens, Taco.
Talk about
YouTube
going
rabbit hole. That is Go Ham.
Oh, dude, there's so much stuff. Like, so after this, I've got lights I gotta go look at. Yesterday, I had to figure out the settings, perfect settings for vlogging on a Sony A6100. So I'm taking that and charging. Be a YouTuber. It'd be so much fun. No, I work 11 hours a day, Monday through Friday and Saturday mornings, and I still can't keep up. I'm trying so hard. I'm doing my best, man.
You got it. Oh, Matt, should do a no contest stream. What's a no contest?
Oh, nice. Yeah, I'm totally down with that.
Isn't that what we do right now?
No. We're being contestable right now. We need to be either non-contestable or incontestable.
Oh, okay.
I guess incontestable would be the inability to be contestable, which in itself would be non-contestable. But yeah.
I think you know what that means.
I don't. But I feel like my realtors might have a word that rhymes with it.
All right, sounds like I'll get ready for a stream tonight in a few hours, probably 5 hours or so, and DJ's gonna go talk to his realtors.
No, I'm good. I took some stuff that says I don't want to see my realtors for 12 hours. So.
All right, well, join us tonight or join me tonight. DJ's gonna be talking to his realtors probably tonight. Actually, other than that.
No, I'm at hour 10 right now, and you know what I'm doing? I'm gonna go in there, and I've got to edit 2 more videos.
You're nuts. All right. Well, crew, good to see you guys in here. Thanks for hanging out with us again today. We'll see you guys. I think next week we're around. I think we're good next week.
I don't want to be, but we can be. Yeah, sure. Why not?
Fair enough. Thanks again to G Portal for sponsoring the Farm Sim Show. If you guys are looking for a server, check the links down in the description.
Ooh, my new
get
desk
10% off, right?
here.
Meow.
We could do a desk build stream with Farm Sim Show next week. I got the race and lowers.
No,
thing,
that's not.
I gotta stand up more.
Anyways, thanks guys. I'm not even gonna answer anything else there. I'm out. I'm done. We'll see you guys next week. Cheers, crew.
You're not even singing with the music. Dude, the music's over. When you get to like no. Oh, this one. What are you? What are you? You listen to the beats with the music. Hang on. Stop. Let me fix this. I'm gonna up it up a little level. I'm gonna up it out. It's really. No, I'm gonna up it up. I'm upping it up a level. Hang on. You ready? I'm ready. Here you go. Okay. It goes. Y'all already know. Go. It's the fun. Let's hear it now. DJ, go ahead. Let's sing it. Y'all already know. It's Friday. Bring it up. We're going on a rabbit hole. Farm Sim 23 versus 22 on the Farm Sim Show. Hey. It didn't do what I thought it was gonna do. I was about to start singing the chorus. The chorus is still not. Is it even paid for this? You're the worst beatboxer in Farm Sim right now.